Yes, yes, yes. Good day once again, and I am happy to be here. Yes, very much happy to join you in today's contact of this powerful Hairlight Digital Marketers Masterclass. And I want to believe that the last two contacts has been of immense benefit to you. And I want to also believe that you have carried out every of the tasks that has been assigned to you. And I've told you that when I was doing the introduction, that for you to get the best out of this training, you need to make sure you are prompt with carrying out the task. And if you have any questions, the email is still there. Send your question in, and we'll be able to trash them out and then give you guidance and clarity concerning any issue you might have faced in the course of this content. This is the third contact, and in this contact, the previous contact we've looked at your understanding, your niche, your customer avatar, and how to brand yourself. The second contact, we were talking about copywriting essentially, and we looked also at funnel, what a funnel is, and how to construct a funnel, a meta to WhatsApp funnel, which I believe is one of the very powerful funnel that you should know how to create. So today we'll continue in that light, we'll continue in that understanding, and I want to, for the purpose of introduction, my name is Shunde Abiola Damilari David, and this is TrackTech Digitals. That's the company I run, but of course you might be seeing this content in other platforms. Well, it's all win-win because we want this message to go far and wide. I want to also say thank you to as many platforms that has adopted this course to be their content for their students. So that's why you are seeing this. So even if this is not the TrackTech platform, you are still in the right place. And the essence of everything is that at the end of this masterclass, you become not just another digital marketer, but someone with a difference, someone that can actually be on the job and get job done, get results for themselves or their clients. So today, we want to also talk, we want to go deep again into another aspect of digital marketing, which is essentially social media management. That's what we want to talk about today. Remember I told you that or content marketing, or social media marketing, we'll be using the two together. So I told you I think in the introduction, that if time permits, I will create another module. So I don't need to create another module on it. This module right here is all you need to know to become a digital marketer and a social media or content marketing expert. So now let me give you a background to my personal experience. Well, the social media, being a social media expert or a social media manager is one of the most least prized skill in Nigeria. You see people telling you they want to pay you 30,000, 20,000 per month, 50,000 per month. And I got to a stage I had to up my game and tell my client that no, I can't be charging that. Except, of course, if I know the amount of, for example, a client saying 2 posts per week, which is about 8 posts per month, with a 50K, I don't think that's a bad one anyways. But of course, you have to track the analytics and all that. So I don't think that one is a bad one. But you expect me to write content at least 4 times or 3 times a week, and you are even the one dictating the type of content you want the video content. I also need to still submit my social media calendar for you to read. All those things are fine, they are good, and I also need to give you KPIs at the end of the month, how your how my campaign for your company was, and you are telling me you want to pay me 50,000. Of course not. That's too low. So the essence of what I'm saying is that you need to understand the job that you are doing, and that's why I want to break it down for you to know what is in for you as a digital marketer, especially as a social media or content management person. So you don't just collect money because you want to collect it or because you have free tools that you want to. Of course, be using free tools that will make the work faster in this training, but you don't need to charge yourself low. Some of these tools are paid. You'll be subscribing every month for some of these tools. So you can't charge that low. You need to up your game, especially giving them value. Remember, I talked about personal branding and your value proposition. You need to bring all these things into play before you can start charging premium for your clients. So please, you need to have that understanding. So as a social media manager, you are not just to post on social media and that's all. No, you need to understand and look at the flow, the analytics. What's the engagement like? What is the share like? What is the comment like? What is the traffic like? If your content, if the brand you are managing also have website, what's the content like and all that. You need to understand all that, and these are the things you'll be bringing to the table when you are presenting your pitch to your would-be client. So that's just a background to that. So presently we charge between 50. The least we collect now is 50,000 naira per month, and that 50,000 naira, it's for those that just want to do just warming up our page, and that's how much we charge people. So for 50,000 naira, and we have worked with clients even outside the country, in Canada. We are currently with at least 2 companies in the UK now. I'm running their social media pages for them. So I'm by the grace of God anyways. So you need to understand that it's not just a skill that cannot be monetized. So internet marketing is a skill that can fetch you a living. So let me just go straight to what I have for you today. The content engine, building a recurring content ecosystem and mastering comment marketing. We'll be looking at comment marketing as well. So let's just go straight because of time. Now, we have what we call the post and pre-epidemic. Actually, even the best of us, we always fall into this ditch of post and pre. We just wake up at 9 a.m. You just wonder, what can I post? What can I post? What will make my client tickle? And you just find a motivational quote and you just drop it, and only just 2-3 people will like or share it. It's not very scalable. It's not sustainable actually. So you need to have what we call the authority engine, and I have personally put this. I'm personally working on this on my personal page now, but for my clients it works fine. But for my permanent page, my personal page, I beg your pardon. I've been very, very lazy sincerely, but I've been using this authority engine to fire it up, and I think, and one way or the other, I've been able to gain more followership and strike conversations on my personal page. So now, instead of you just post and pray, why can't you just have a 30-day strategy mapped out? Your content works like a funnel. Remember the funnel? You attract as many and you sieve them down to the list of them that are serious to take a required action. Remember? So it also looks like funnel. You attract with your viral hook, then you nurture them. You nurture them with educational posts, after which they have consumed the educational posts. Then you can start converting them by giving them promotional. So you nurture them with your educational post, and of course, after they know you, they've come to love you, they've come to trust you, then you can then enter into the conversion mode where you can now sell your offers, or you promote a training, or you do whatever you want to do with them. So it has to be from attract to nurture, then to convert. That's how to build your authority engine. So with this, you don't guess, you execute a system. So you have a system that works for you. So stop doing the post and pray. As a digital marketer or a social media person, you need to have a strategy, and you should use this attract, nurture, and convert loop funnel to get people glued on your page. So let's move ahead. Now, this is the 3 pillars of authority content that you need to understand. We have the educational content. It has to be let me start with viral. Remember, I talked about attract, nurture, and promote. So let's start with viral. So because viral is the attract. So you need to attract people to your page. You are going a page for a company or for a brand or for your personal self, and you need to tap into current Nigerian discourse, and that's the best way you can really make headway. So if you are a very private person, then maybe social media management might not be for you, because it's with that trend. You remember they say bloggers, they are always everywhere. They are always about the latest news and trends. Why? Because that's how they drive traffic. That's how they gain followership into their brand. So if you know you don't have the stress of becoming like a blogger in that sense, and you don't want to trend, you don't want to go viral, then maybe social media management or content management might not be what you really want to do. I must be sincere, because you need, for your brand to pick up, for that social media page to pull up, you need trends. You need to follow trend. You need to tap into current discourse. And but of course, this is the top of the funnel content. It's designed purely for reach and engagement. So you create valuable content, videos, images, memes, and all sorts that can go viral. You can copy other people's video and repurpose it. Copy their videos and repurpose it and push it out there. And before you know it, it starts picking up. Of course, for a month, 20% of your social media posts should be viral and trend related. So you don't just put all your posts for your brand or for your client's brand to be viral all through. You are driving controversy into that brand, and it will have impact, a negative one at that, if you can manage trends very well. So advise that you keep it at 20%. Then you move from there, you move to educational content. So this is 60%. Make sure you are nurturing people. You nurture them by teaching them, by giving them value, by positioning yourself as an authority, by speaking from authority point of view, by speaking from industry point of view. Whichever niche you find yourself, you are giving value in advance. You are giving value in advance. They are enjoying what you do. You create content that teaches to do content, how to do content, something that will tickle their subconscious, such that when they are looking for a topic, they know where to go to. So you solve specific problem for your niche. For example, how to recover. You can create a series on how to recover school fee from stingy parents, something like that. And you can break this into several series within a month. So I know a lot of teachers, a lot of school owners want to read that post because that's one of their problem. And you are writing a post on social media that solves that. So in your niche, you must understand your need, and that's why we did what we did in the first contact. So you need to go back to that video and watch it very well. So educational must be 60%. So the bulk of your content for that month should be educational, which is 60%. Of course, 20% can now be for promotion. You are directing your fans, your customers, or your followers to take an action. You are directing them to a call to action. So you say, I have to slot left this month, or did your meta at DM me, or did something like that. You just tell them, oh, I am available to help your school analyze the financial loopholes in your school operation. Quite a lot of school owners will want to sign up. So you are converting them from Facebook or Instagram or LinkedIn. You are converting them into maybe WhatsApp, and from WhatsApp you are selling to them already. So I hope you get that. So let's leave it at 60%, 20%, and 20%. So these are the three pillars of authority content. So I need us to pay attention to that. So having done that, we need to look at the 15 minutes content sprint. Well, I will not be able to do this again, but I wish we were in a live session. I will just break us into separate rooms, and we have 15 minutes to use AI to generate a 7 days content plan for our choosing niche. But we'll not be able to do that in groups, but I think we'll do that generally now. So now, what are the tools we want to be using? As a social media manager or content creator, I would advise that you look for fonts to get yourself a Gemini Pro or a ChatGPT Pro. Just have at least one Pro version of any AI model that suits you, that you are very familiar with. So for me, we have different Pro accounts of Gemini for the company, and for my personal self, we have that of ChatGPT as well. So we use all these models for our products and for our services as well. So we're going to be using Google Gemini to build a macro plan, because it's excellent at structuring information. It will give us the topic, the angles, and ensure we have a healthy mix of educational, viral, and promotional content, especially when you use the Pro version of this application. So you think of Gemini as the director of marketing telling you what to post. So that's what we want to do. So now we want to go to Gemini, and we'll be pasting this prompt here. So let's go over here. I think this is where we always spend much time. So let me just go over here. And I think I have a Gemini already opened. Okay, Gemini.google.com. So I'll just come over here and paste. So like I said, please have a Gemini Pro account. So this is a Pro account. So let me just switch over to another Pro account. I think this is what we use in our company. So let me use this Pro account. It has other information here. So let me check. Okay, I think you can see quite a lot of things there. No, also we just come over and paste this here. So you'll be using this prompt as well. Just go over to the comment section and oh, this is, I don't like this at all. I don't like this at all. It shouldn't convert it to image. What do we do? What do we do now? Select. Copy. Then let's paste it. Let's paste it. So that's the first one. It will understand, don't worry. I needed to edit this. So let me just edit this. Oh, what will I do? What will I do? What will I do? Okay, let me just type it out then. So let me just type it out. Let me just type it out. So as a social media strategist of 7 years. Okay, with 7 years. You can even personalize it at Track Tech Digitals. My target audience is those in the educational niche, especially private school owners. Especially private school owners. What's the second one? Okay. Create a Create a 30 days content calendar with 60% educational content, how-tos, 20% viral content, and 20% promotional content to sell our offers. So I can even break it down to tell ChatGPT the platform I'm open, okay, for LinkedIn and Instagram. So for LinkedIn, Facebook, and Instagram to sell our offers. Then this last one, let me write it. For each day, give me a core topic, the main takeaway, and a suggested visual idea. For each day, you give me a, sorry about that, I just have to type it, a core topic, takeaways, and the main takeaways and visual suggestions, flyers, okay, social media flyers, carousels, infographics, etc. So let me check. So let me now plug it in. So our our Gemini will come up with this powerful. So with 7 years, so you can see week 1 is giving us this, week 2, day 1 this, day 2 this. So these are the things I can write content on. These are the things I can write content on. Can you see that? So it's even telling me if I want it to brainstorm traffic offers for me. So as you can see, it's not guesswork now. So I can just come and tell my AI to do what? Write so for me and all that. So let's still leave that. So that's how to create a content calendar. So you can copy this into your Microsoft Word document and convert it to PDF and send it to your client. So that's how to create your content calendar. So let's go back to our slide. So there's somewhere we are going. So sorry about that. There's somewhere we are going. So we want to use Grok and ChatGPT, which is the creator. So once Gemini gives us the plan, we can use ChatGPT to write the heavy lifting. So the long form LinkedIn post or carousel post, but to make it hit home on platforms like Twitter or IG, we need Grok. So if you are looking at short but punchy content, you can use Grok so that it can give you a much more relatable content. So Grok has real-time access to Nigerians who are arguing right now. You know, X is about arguments. So we can use it to engineer our viral hooks. So let's see if we can copy this post here. So we just come over and let me use ChatGPT because of this training so that I will not waste much time. ChatGPT, and let me just open it wide. So and I'll just copy and paste. To see, I think this will copy properly. I hope it's not copying the image again. Okay, look at the current topics on X. Okay, then I'll paste this. So let me paste this. Hey. So you said about, so you need to change this and go over to my Gemini and pick this first. This first one. I'm sorry. Let me drag this way. So I can copy this. So and paste it here. So let me just delete this. So let me delete this. So to write on this for schools, Google Business Organization for schools. So then let me go over here and pick. Let me finish it. Remember hooks. Control C, and I want to paste it here. So let's see what will happen. Let's see what will happen. Football conversations and all that. So these are the hooks I can use for my, I beg some school are shouting admission open everywhere, but Google is acting like they don't exist. Your next school parents searching online right now, your school might not even show up. So those are hooks. Hooks are the first set of paragraph a user sees about your post or your page. So I can even tell it to write a standard, a well-structured post for Instagram, for LinkedIn on this topic. So this is just an educational post. So he's writing this for LinkedIn. So this is a LinkedIn post. You can just copy and adjust and paste it to LinkedIn, even with hashtag. So I can even tell it to create an infograph. You must have a pro account. Infograph for this post. Infographics for this post. So it also create my infographics for me that I can use alongside this post. So we are waiting. So while we wait, you discover that you can just tell your AI to do whatever he wants it to do for you. No problem, nothing serious at all. So a well-structured post is here. So you need to see. You can see this is a well-structured infographic that you can add to your LinkedIn post. So with this, I can just copy these two and paste it straight away on LinkedIn. You can do that for Facebook and every other platforms. So I think I've been able to do justice to that. So I don't want to waste too much of your time. Now, this is where it gets interesting. This is a legal way of stealing fans or stealing traffic from people that already have a strong followers. So when you have a 0 followers, posting on your own page is like shouting in an empty room. Nobody will listen to you. Nobody will hear you because there's even nobody in the room in the first place. So the hack is you should find 5 influencers or big brand in your niche. Yes, find 5 authority in that niche. Follow them and turn on their post notification. So you don't just only follow them. Make sure that their post notification is on. Yes, make sure it is on. So that when they post, you'll be one of the first people to leave an highly insightful, maybe AI assisted, maybe normal post, just commenting meaningfully to every of the posts. So you comment valuably, if there's any English like that. So you give valuable comments, not just nice posts, but valuable something. Maybe somebody drops a challenge. Maybe the influencer have a problem that needs to be solved. You just come there and give your own 50 kobo or 1 naira advice. You present it cleverly before you know, and always drop your if you're on Facebook, drop your Facebook page name under each of the comments so that people can easily click on you, on your post, on that name, and it takes them to your page or your profile and they can follow you immediately. And of course, if I were you, ensure that your profile, you are using Facebook Professional. If you are using your profile page, make sure you turn on professional mode, please. Or if you're using a normal Facebook page, I'm talking about Facebook peculiarly now. So you turn it on so that you have that follow button, follow your comments, follow your post, so that people, as Facebook is sharing the comments or sharing your post, people can easily click on the follow button and they follow you like that. So the idea is just that you give value, you drop value, you educate. Remember the rule 60-20-20. Your educational post should be 60%. You are giving value, you are teaching, you are nurturing people. That's how to be a resourceful person. So that's how to do comment marketing. You are not spamming their comment section. You are not being rude on their comment section. You are only giving value. You are only giving common sense solutions to problems. And before you know it, you see people commenting under your comment and wanting to engage with you, wanting to know you. And before you know it, you already increase your follower base. I hope that makes sense. So I'm wrapping up now. The reality of social growth. Content is fire. Social media is the gasoline, but engagement is the match that starts it all. So you need to understand that the content you are creating is the fire. Social media is the fuel. Do you get that? So when content now enters mixed with social media, what happens? There will be an ignition. But the ignition did not start except there's an engagement, except somebody decided to click the like button on your post, or somebody decide to drop a comment on your post, somebody decide to share that post. That one works magic. That is the first thing that triggers virality on your post. The share is very, very important. But make sure that whatever you are doing online You mean it. You are not a controversial person. You are not there to bully others. You are not there to insult people. You understand that your digital footprint is so important. So with that, you are able to maintain your sanity and bring fortune to yourself from your social media activity. So your assignment is a 3-core task. So execution time, like I said, don't postpone this till tomorrow. Whichever time you are watching this video, make sure you take your time to do it immediately. So it's just very simple. You're working on the task 1, use ChatGPT, use or Gemini to draft one long educational authority post. Of course, I think I should give you one before that self. Create a 30 days content calendar. That will help you. So that will help you with task 1. So from that, your 30 days content calendar, then from it, pick a new day and create a long form educational authority post targeting your niche. So I won't tell you the prompt. With the prompt I've given to you, tweak that prompt and come up with something meaningful. The task 2 is the viral hook. Use Grok to generate a trend-based engagement short hook for X related to your service. So that you can post it on X as well. Then the hit list. List 3 industry leaders and influencers in Nigeria whose posts you will actively use for comment marketing. Please, I should already have known your niche by now. Please submit your tasks, your last 2 tasks, submit them so that we know your niche. And this hit list, I will understand it better. And if there's any adjustment, I'll be able to tell you and give you a profile, other people that I feel you can follow to start doing your comment marketing on their page. You are not spamming them, but you are giving value and you are making their community stronger while you build your own community. So I think that will be all. So the email has not changed, tracktechnigeria@gmail.com. Submit, compile task 0, 1, 2, and 3 into a single document. And you can convert it to PDF if you want to, but I would advise you leave it in a single document so that if I need to comment, if I need to change one of the things, I can change. So please do not submit raw AI output, please. Edit it to sound like you. Don't just give me raw AI and just drop it on my laps. No, that's not so cool. As a social media manager, you should be able to vet and read between the lines because AI can make mistakes. So thank you so much for your time once again, and I hope to see you in the 4th contact. This 4th contact, you don't want to miss it. It's going to change your life forever because we'll be going straight into the Meta Ads funnel. So I'll be teaching you live how to create Facebook, Instagram ads. And I'll be showing you some tips and tricks based on what is obtainable now. And I'll be showing you, of course, real life results of some of the campaigns I am running presently and the one I have run in the past. So you don't want to miss it for anything. You need to get a paper and you get a pen and start to jot down something. I will join you in that video by the grace of God. Till then, remember to do your tasks and continue being hopeful. God bless you. I'll see you in the next one.